And let's see here, we're back. We're back for our last stretch of the walk. And for this last part, we're going to talk a little bit about cosmetics and, what can be done medically for cosmetic interventions and people that are interested for that. So Dr. Paul has lots of experience in that part, surgically. And we can have a little healthy conversation about that as well. What are you seeing? What's the trend nowadays and with this cosmetic world that is, we and I know it's evolving like day by day?
I think that we have become a very active community. People are very social. People do not want downtime. So the trend is going toward non-invasive, non-surgical treatment. And you're seeing the millennial generation want to continue to can maintain their youth as well. So you're seeing a younger patient population. Thus, you're seeing more interest into injectables such as Botox and Xeomin, which are neurotoxins that help relax facial muscles. They also have some medical uses as well. And you're also seeing a lot of injectables that add volume to your face. And I know that you are quite active in the cosmetic community as well, and so I'm sure you're seeing the same trends.
Yes, and we are. That's very true. I think there's less and less fear, but I still get, and you can help us answer this. There's a lot of fear because of that Botox, Xeomin, and Dysport are created from botulinum toxin. So there's that stigma that it's a toxin. So we're injecting a toxin in our body, and that's there's a risk in that. What is your comment on that?
Well, let's use a little toy example here. This is our Houston Texans, for the shout out to our Hurricane Harvey evacuees and survivors who are doing well from that hurricane. And but we'll talk about different areas that you can inject the toxin. I think the most important areas that you would think about injecting from a cosmetic standpoint would be around the eyes and in between the eyes, as well as on the forehead. And I think that the important thing to know is that it's quite safe. It's quite safe because the level of toxin is quite low. The toxin is actually used to relax the muscle, and it's been researched quite extensively by the FDA. And so there is a lot of safety that's gone into planning for these treatments.
Yes, absolutely, and I think, and that's one of the same reassurance I give patients is that we're not, we're not injecting something that hasn't been previously studied, and we know pretty much that it's safe right now.
I agree. I think that a lot of us want to make sure that our practitioners are seasoned and understand the different ways that these very, very powerful products can be used, but how they can also maintain a youthful appearance as well. So I think that these products are important. You have to have a practitioner who's knowledgeable in what these are, but they can provide a lot of psychological and cosmetic benefit.
It's one of those things we go back to saying, for feeling good, you have to look good. One of those things, and we're not trying to change something. We're not trying to put you back looking 20 if you're 40, but we're trying to look rested. You're a little bit fresher, youthful. I think those are the words we're trying to use. I think we've gone through that idea that we're trying to make everybody look 20 years old when that doesn't really necessarily look natural, right?
I think people just want to look and feel good, and that's what I hear every day from my patients. I want to look more well rested. I don't want to look tired, or I've been told I look sleepy, or I don't look awake or as alert. And no one wants that dramatic change or that surprise look. People want a more relaxed look and something that just makes them more approachable and also keeps them up with the Joneses and in the changing workforce. A lot of the patients that come into me say, I just don't want to age out. I don't want to look aged, and I think it's a very fair interest from the patient.
Absolutely, it's a very competitive world that we're living now, and you brought something right. There's a lot of competition based on, unfortunately, on appearance as well too. But there's a need, and I think we can fulfill it safely. And it's a very, very fast evolving world. You agree with that, right?
I agree, and as I said, I just spoke on this topic across the pond last week, but social media plays quite a big role in that. In fact, even for this walk, we've decided to broadcast on social media, and we just wanted to reach out to more of the community who aren't able to come out here and walk. But as you're looking at us on the video, I mean, more and more of us are taking the risk and posting pictures on whether it's Facebook or Instagram and putting themselves out there. But as we take more and more of those photos of ourselves, we start to scrutinize ourselves as well. So again, this is just one of the things that we both as cosmetic practitioners hear about quite a bit, or I don't look a certain way I want to look. So our goal is to give realistic expectations and give you some solutions to help improve that.
Perfect, perfect. Well, thank you very much, all of you that have been looking at us live, and we invite you to actually physically participate at our next walk. Keep following us this page, and we'll give you posted, and probably be the same location at Bob Bryant Park, same time, 9 to 10. It's just an hour of your morning and getting us a little healthier, active, learning a little bit more about medical things, answering some questions that you might have been curious about, didn't have the time or the opportunity to do it in a casual environment. So we're here. We're ending this walk today. It's been a great experience. Again, we hope everybody in Florida is going to be safe. You know, our thoughts and prayers are with all the residents there. Same here with all our people that got devastated by Harvey in Houston and close by LaGrange area as well. So I hope you're all recovering well, and those in Florida that are going to be safe. Dr. Paul, last words?
Nope. Thanks for having me out here. It's been fun. It's been a pleasure to be out in Bastrop, and again, thoughts and prayers to everyone out in Florida where the storm is just approaching.
Great. Thank you, and see you next month.